the people we are fighting against, but that rather the people who are fighting us right from colonial time till now can never stop until we stop them. They do not know where to draw the line. They do not have that empathy, their humanity, because when you treat human beings as nothing, you treat people with so much cruelty, it also affects you. You start to lose your humanity. You start to lose what makes you human. You lose yourself in the process. Think about it. Think about that friend that whenever you call, you will laugh, right? You will joke. You will call each other names jokingly and laugh over it. When you are calling that friend that name or making that joke with some certain words, it will not hurt them and it will not hurt you. Because of the intent, your intention wasn't to hurt. Your intention was to make a joke and laugh. And you know this, your friend as well, that their own intention when they see this message, because both of you have developed that rapport, when they see this, your joke, name calling, or, they say, I beg, come on, idiots, you laugh, he will laugh or she will laugh. You know that when he or she sees that message, the next thing that will come up will be him laughing or she laughing and also returning that energy, calling you another name, and you will laugh as well. When you do that, it doesn't hurt. And biologically, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, it doesn't affect you negatively. Instead, it brings you joy and happiness. But because of the intent, because you have known this person, and this is the way both of you communicate. But flip it around to when the intention is to hurt, when the intention is to abuse, when the intention is to control, when the intention is to exert your own power and dominion over another. Each time before you will type, think about it. Think about and think about that friend that you are fighting with right now. And think about the hurtful things you will say to this friend. This person that you are fighting with. Think about the hurtful things that you could say that you know that will trigger the person. Before you type that, for some reason, you have to feel it yourself. You will feel that anger. You will feel the rage. Before you can construct those hurtful words and send it to the person. And when this person receives this message, because you know that he or she knows that they are fighting you or you're fighting them, whichever way, or both of you are fighting each other. By the time they see the message, before they will read it, not just the word, but because of the intent, again, the intention, the emotion behind it, it would hurt that person. And the person will carry that anger and it will continue, right? And they might decide to return the same energy, and then it will, go back and forth. Why am I giving this example? It shows you how before you can hurt somebody successfully, you must, as a matter of fact, this says it's nature. You must lose a certain emotions within yourself. You must create negative energy, negative emotions within yourself before you can successfully hurt another, before you can hurt another person. In other words, you will trigger those emotions on you. The anger, the rage, the emotional reactions, the psychological effect before you can successfully hurt another person. So hurting somebody else doesn't just hurt them, it also hurts you. Why am I giving this analogy? The white people, Caucasians, who have gone around everywhere destroying, killing, it has become part of them. It has become part of them. They have lost the humanity in them to the point where they do not know when to stop. They do not know when to stop. They cannot stop until you stop them. Unfortunately, that is how abusers are. They don't know where to draw the boundary. The more you keep taking, the more they keep giving you. Until you stand up for yourself and say, enough is enough. I'm not going to take this abuse from you anymore. right? And this is what Ibrahim Traore is doing and what other leaders that they assassinated have done. And we shouldn't let them keep getting away each time they come assassinate, and then we let go, we cry, we say, oh yeah, God will judge them. My darling, no God is coming anywhere to judge anybody. They have been doing it years and getting away with it, and they will keep getting away with it. The reason why we are poor in Africa today is because of three major reasons. One, our complacent to what the white folks are doing, our ignorance due to a planned and weaponized ignorance, right? The religion they weaponize against us, and then our political elite, right? And then the third is the resources that they are taking without us revoking, without us saying, no, you can't take our resources. That is why we are poor. Not because we are actually poor. As a matter of fact, Africa is the only continent that can survive alone without any other continent, because we have everything it takes to live independently. But any other continent do not have what we have to be independent, to survive on their own alone. We have arable land. We have all the natural resources you can think of in different parts of Africa. Yet our children go hungry. Our children die of malnutrition. Our children have the highest rate of stunted growth. We must stop the abusers. We cannot continue to pray and hope for Messiah to come down and save us. We can't. We need to strategize. Those of you who are experts, there is no field, there is no industry that you will not find a black person in that industry doing well in the higher top positions. No industry. So we need to bring those expertise, relocate some, few hours of our time to the cause of Africa